Cheers, everybody, man. Sometimes you can go on Saturday, eh? So yeah, Grady, I was gonna play, music on that one. That's really why I set it up. That's okay. Now, you're invited to this one. It's a side by side, one at a time. So you're welcome to come up, okay? And anybody who'd like to chat in, of course, same deal, dude. Yep. It's like I don't like going up on Saturday, but at the same time, man, it used to be like a little bit ago. It used to be Friday of Lent, right? So maybe Saturday's not so bad this week. Maybe it's a different story. Not everybody's celebrating like I am. Not everybody's in an indulgent sphere, like I may be. Like I may be. Oh, California, no doubt about it. That is Alex. Good fellas up there. Good fellas, as we call them, good guys. Good fellas. Hello? Oh, what did you? Let's get some time. Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis. Suds away. Suds on my armband. Suds away. What's up? Don't hesitate. Yeah, Grady, I don't know if you get a notification that it's on, but I did send you a join link. Should have got that. Well, these boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna. Welcome to the destruction of the temples. How you doing, Tasha? How you doing? It's nice to see you. It was nice to see you earlier today in off grids. That was awesome. What's up, Grady? You can't get on because your phone's fucked up. Mike? Well, that sucks, man. I can't go to StreamYard right now. I have to reserve the time that I have. I really do. It's basically like 3 weeks. I've got 4 hours. Of course I can cheat the end, but I've got like 3 weeks and 4 hours. I gotta fucking do that right. I'm sorry, man. It's a mobile only side by side deal. It's okay, Grady, man. Stick around, Stick around, we'll be here. Everybody else, don't hesitate to chat in. Please click like. Yeah, there's not a lot of mods, Tasha. There's not a lot of mods for, many different reasons. Because even when people are good mods, I don't want them fighting about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessary, and if it is necessary, Tasha, I will put it back on, right? And I'm watching. I don't want people to feel uncomfortable. I just want them to know who everybody is, who the leaders are, and you know, Tasha, you've been here, so they've seen you and everything. So right now, we'll just leave it as it is. If it becomes necessary, we'll flip it on. I had to block somebody, but I think it was a fake profile. because I look back at my block list and there's still nobody blocked. So it's all good. Mods, don't block anybody. I don't have a block list. Please click like as you cycle through. Share it to your socials. Share it to your community tabs if you have a channel of interest, right? Recast. Is that allowed? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means or how it works. Let's see what we can put in the background here for a second. Let's see what the funny screens can do. Oh, here we go. Dum dum dum. Dum, dum, dum. That guy is known as Plastic Man. He's from the end of the '70s. His name is Plastic Man. You hate to be a mod? Okay, fair enough. I don't know if I'd like it either. That's Plastic Man. I've been watching the Police Academy series. Tommy Conklin is in it. It's obviously, past part four. I showed you guys. I do have a zany Zed doll, and even the pants come off. He's kind of squeaky, but even the pants come off of him. Wow, bloomers. He's got bloomers. Hardy ho. He's got bloomers now. Fix him. He's fixed. He can go back on patrol. Anyways, I've been watching that silly cartoon. He's got pretty eyes. Oh, yes, yes. You're talking about off-grid terps. Yes, he has hazelish blue, somewhat green eyes. Yes, for sure, Tasha. Thank you for saying so. I'm sure he appreciated that when you said so. Yes, I've got Joker hair, guys. Really bright green. See, riddle me that. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the right guy. I don't look like Cesar Romero. I'll tell you this. There ain't no Cesar Romero here. I wish. I need more of a stash. But thank you, Tasha. I'm sure he appreciates you saying that. So that's off grid terps and his eyes. Yes, his very kind eyes. He's a good guy, man. All right, I'm gonna take that off now. Just messing about. Off done. Just messing about. Smooth keys, man. Now there's somebody I can send a join in link to by phone. You want one? Brother Keys, Brother Keys, Brother Keys, I hope we're here. Okay, Tasha, I hope not to be too resistant to your compliments. I will try to respectfully accept. Sure. Brother Keys, I sent you a link to this very live stream, sir. Hello, Keys. I can accept maybe a compliment. I'll try my best. I'll try my best, Tasha. Thank you for offering. Yes, this very live stream, Keys. I have a great laugh. Oh, okay. I'll take that, Tasha. You know what? I believe you. I don't really question that because I have a great love of humor. I have a great sense of humor. Anything that could be found funny, I will find funny because it's better than finding something sad. So I choose humor, and hopefully my laugh is representative of that, and it naturally must be. It must naturally represent how I actually feel, and my true passion for that must show through in my laugh. So I'm sure it's wonderful. I'm sure it's a great laugh. Thank you. It's not necessarily music to my ears, but I don't want to be overcritical of my own self. Yo, Mr. Stinkbug, you were live, but I was coming up live. You know what that means? Conflict of interest, man. Broadcast hours. Oh my gosh. We need a neck word. You know what a neck work at the Sekadek is? It's one of those people that schedules time about TV shows and all that neck work stuff. Is this you must say you're sorry it's very early. Oh yeah, you have to go. That's cool, Tasha. That's cool. Brother Keys is coming up now, Tasha. Thank you for your time. Thanks for coming, the Stink Bug. Keys is going to be playing us some music. How you doing, Brother Keys?
I'm doing all right.
So you did not go on that vacation. That's why you're still around here at the end of this 1 week, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have a chance to reschedule it? You coming back around?
Um.
Like, going to Florida sometime soon?
Well, not that I know of,
I'll tell you
but
what, brother Keys, my night vision is very poor. I'm not blind by any stretch, but my night vision is very poor. But I just heard something, and that was a Yamaha key, not an organ. You still have the Yamaha, my brother.
yep, it's true.
Let's hear some piano. I love that you still have it, man. If you can hold on to it, please do. I love my Yamahas.
Well, I wish we could have a special jam session.
We need to get we need to get brother Keys a Honer. Oh no, what is it? What do we really need to get? Oh no. I mean, I'm sorry, a Kurzweil, a Kurzweil, a German-made Kurzweil electric piano. Brother Keys with some piece of equipment like that, man. Yeah, thing of beauty, a thing of beauty. And we need to get you some foot pedals for some rhythmic accompaniment. There's a lot of different options that end up being really good, man. I've seen a lot of one-man performers that work a little bit of a pedal to their advantage. And if
Well,
you're playing the piano rather than
bro.
the organ, you got much more free time with your feet, and I know the difference, man. All right, bro. Thank you, Stink Bug, man. You're correct, man, but no hassle over here, bro. I'll take it. I'll take it. Take it away, brother Keys. You got the floor. I appreciate you, Stink Bug. Everybody respects Stink Bug, sir. Yo, brother Keys, thank you, man. I need the applause button, man.
I know.
Woo, more. I need the applause button, man.
I know.
But thank you for your live exuberance and presentation, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
You're welcome.
So, how'd your week treat you, sir? I mean, look, granted, the weather it probably got warm, then windy, and a little bit weird, right? And then the moon.
I know. I know.
I was the only person out there watching the moon. It was an open walkway. Yo, Poppy Carl, I don't remember who knocked you. I tried to, accuse a couple of people. Of course, they all claimed innocence. We're sorry about that. Anyways, so I was out there for the moon, man. I even, sent my son out there. He looked at it a little bit, but I had to see more. It looked like kind of like an eyelid closing up on the moon, and you know, I could feel it. Like the tides, right? It's almost like I said about the wind and the moisture and the storms. It's like the lunar tides. You're not even safe on water anymore. I mean, not even safe on land anymore. You're still gonna feel it, or maybe there's gonna be a dusting of snow where there never was. All these wild winds that we got whipping around. These dervishes. What's up, Poppy Carl? Peace to you, man. I'm sorry if I didn't catch you, but I don't know who it was. I chastised a couple people. They all claim innocence and ignorance, and I'll give them the ignorance part. That's okay. We'll move on from here, right? Let's play something nice. Thank you, Brother Keys. Take it away. Keys, just call me. Brother Keys, would you play some Otis Redding, my man?
I'll try to see what I can do.
Keys, I have a bit of a visual trolley here, right, with the smoke, right? Here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're going to land of make believe, guys. What's up, Space Monkey? How you doing? What's good? We're in the Keys. That was awesome, Smooth Keys. Dr. Space Monkey's in the house, giving it up for you, man, for Smooth Keys tonight. I'll tell you what, man. It's fantastic. We just took that trip to the land of make believe. You're darn right, Space Monkey. And we have to take advantage of these things while they're here. The fact that you didn't go on vacation yet to Florida. Okay, well, hopefully you can look forward to that soon. But at the same time, you still got that piano now. So while you have it, you need to hear those keys, man. And all that I can hope for you in the future is, you'll focus on Oregon and then put some more mastery into that, right? But in the future, when you get your electric piano back, all I can hope is that it's a better one, man. And we'll make sure you get a better one, right? I mean, we got to make progress in life, Keys, and none of us are going anywhere. So if it takes a little while, we'll be here, right? So cheers to you, man. Thank you for bringing me up. You're making me feel great, my brother. My soul is lifted. Yo, peace, space monkey. Peace, space monkey. I'm getting a piece too. All signs point to yes, Dr. Space Monkey. All signs point to yes. Yo, Space Monkey, just like the 8 ball, the cards are self performing, man. They're self performing. It's magic. What's your favorite song about magic, Brother Keys? What about this one? Do you believe in magic? It's like trying to tell a stranger about rock and roll. Do you believe in magic? What's your favorite song about magic? It's not about rock and roll, is it?
Now,
I wonder. You know what one of my favorite ones is? I'll tell the truth. It's by Santana. You know that one?
well, even though my all-time favorite music, like like I can only imagine.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, Brother Keys, take it away, man. You do you. Got to go with the old way. Yo, brother Keith, thank you, man. Respect to everybody. It has to be so taxing. All these storms, like, wow, what a harsh winter we had. It's like 2 summers ago. Remember how hot it was at the end of that summer 2 summers ago?
I know that's right.
I mean, it was unbelievable, bro. It was unbelievable. Like the July and August, not the one that passed, but the one a year before that. It was really harsh. And now this winter, with all these wind patterns, all these storms up on landlocked areas, it's really pretty crazy. I mean,
I know that's right.
I feel for everybody out there, man. I want everybody to have their comfort, but you also have to understand brass tacks. Occasionally you gotta move over and let them come in and do maintenance on the land, on the ground, on the infrastructure, fix the pipes, that sort of thing.
Sure.
We got to be realistic. It has to be done at some point, guys. Well, respect to everybody. Thanks for being in.
I know that's right. And as a matter of fact, now I'm going to switch over to the organ.
Oh yeah, switching over to the organ. Awesome, man. All right. So we got a couple minutes while you do so, right? Cool, cool. You can let everybody know what you're doing when you warm up the organ and pull out the drawbars and just let them know what you're doing.
All right, everyone. I'm getting ready to get the Hammond organ started in just a few seconds.
What are we moving into? What type of are we moving into a gospel session, a jazz session?
Now I'm going to move into a jazz session.
Beautiful. I understand your favorite artist is Jimmy Smith. Is he from Chicago? Yeah, yes. I did look it up. I was a very big, well, for one thing, BB King fan, but also Chicago in general. No, BB King, was he Louisiana or Chicago? Oh yeah, he was Chicago. Yes, yes, BB King. And I almost bought a Lucille. A Lucille is a very large guitar, but BB King was a very large man, so I almost bought a Lucille. Like it almost fit me enough too. It just was a little bit extra money, but we bought an expensive guitar anyway. Foolishly, we did. My father was helping me out because he said, "You want that guitar? We got to get you a new electric guitar. Get good grades." Of course, I got stellar grades. I mean, just top the charts. I mean, if he's going to help me out, and he did, but we spent too much money on something else anyway. Maybe I should have got a lead feel. It doesn't matter, but it's a very big, very heavy guitar. It was very fun to play because BB King was a very large person. He could sling that around. All right, yeah, take it away. You got to explain now because I know you're working with setting up the organ, man, and not everybody knows how that works.
Well, guys, what I'm doing is getting the drawbars pulled out on this organ right here because that's what represents the different tones of the organ. So I'm going to show you guys like how the drawbars work and how each tone sounds a little bit more different from the others.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doctor Space Monkey. Yeah, the organ is underused. Several instruments are. Maybe the harmonica too. Think about the harmonica for a minute. Some people are really good at it.
And as you guys can see, each drawbar represents different tones.
Got to throw some menthol in, Doctor Space. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Fear is proof that there is a God and that He actually loves us." That's right, Benjamin. I threw actually in there, but I like the stuff is apocryphal. We'll see you later. Wow, brother Keys, we're getting some hot jazz tonight, man. That was fantastic. I love that. I love that interplay. Dum 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 dum. You like all the dynamics, man. You know.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I'm going to play that song again.
All right,
'Cause I
keep
want
rocking that
all
song,
of
man.
my YouTube sisters and
It's
brothers
winning. It's
to get
winning
it.
right now. Keep it hot. Keep it hot. Hot jazz. Yo, brother Keys, man, that was fantastic. Thanks for playing that one again, man.
You're welcome.
All right, so yeah, we sorted this out just visually, but the survey is in. Is it going to be Samantha Fox? No, 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 no. That's not the match. Okay, is it going to be Nina Hagen? They said, no, 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 that's not the match. What it is? Lady Kier. It's Lady Kier. Have you ever heard D?
I'm not sure.
They had a hit song back in the day. You would be a very, very young man, but it was called "Groove Is in the Heart," and Bootsy Collins played the bass on it by Delight. Lady Kier. She was the female singer on that. Grooves in Heart, and Bootsy Collins played do 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 do. You know what I mean? He's my favorite bass player in the world. So the census was in. It's Lady Kier. That's fair enough. But yeah, I mean, if you can ever look it up or put it in your phone, look up D Light. It's like
Okay,
DEEE
daylight.
Light. But it's
Okay,
it's a long name. Guess what? I'll put one up on my community channel. I'm gonna put up the song. It's called "Smile On" because it's a really
smile
like
on.
positive, nice song. D Light, "Smile On."
All right, daylight.
I think it's
Smile on.
probably it's an electro, sort of like dance music thing. But I think it's kind of influenced that song "Smile On." I think it might be influenced by like the Hare Krishna movement, how they hand out little smile stickers and they try to advertise like dancing, exuberance, happiness, stuff like that. So
Yep.
DEEE, I think it's three times light. But yeah, I did do a little survey, and Lady Kier won. I think you're correct. I think you're correct. I wish it was Samantha Fox, but it's probably Lady Kier. All right, so Keys, take it away, man. I'm on the road again. I'm on the road again. Heck yeah, Keys, man. What a solid playthrough on that, man. That was hard. That was like really, really hard jazz. Good for you, my brother. I love it.
Thank
Um,
you.
it seems like you must be developing like really strong finger muscles and stuff, just throwing those keys down.
I'm working on it.
Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah, bro. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you play live weekly in church, or is that like every once in a while? Is it something that's really, all the time? St. Patty's Day, that's right. I have two
As
St.
a matter
Patty's
of fact,
Day. I have
um,
this is for Frankie, because Frankie is a man of Dublin. He's a native of Ireland, and so we need to do some St. Patty's Day stuff for him, man. I got two Patty's Day bags around here, me lad, but I'm sure that Smooth Keys has got some music for you. I like to play Irish music, by the way. Even my
I know
guitar
that's
stuff,
right.
there's a lot of Irish twists in it. Sometimes it becomes very Irish folk, and
True, true.
that's okay. I've been inspired by that my entire life.
I know that's right.
Yes, sir, man. Celebrate the holiday. Yeah, my uncle Pat, man. That's why his name is Pat. He was born on St. Patrick's Day, so I have to also say happy birthday to him, man. So love to everybody out there, guys. Celebrate. Yo, thank you so much, man. It must be kind of a strange holiday this year. Everybody, it's St. Patrick's Day. It's also the year of the snake. My wife got me this actually for Christmas, but it is now the year of the snake in the Chinese. This has been a little bit uncomfortable for a week or so. I've worn it since I got it, but it is getting uncomfortable. I don't know why. Anyways, it is the year of the snake. Frankie, I don't think there was any chance that St. Patrick's drove snakes out of a place that never had snakes. I don't think it's about snakes. I think it's about people they didn't like at that point. You know what I mean? People they were trying to get beyond. So, sad story, sad chapter again, in our history, but it didn't kill us. You can't say all of your relatives died, because guess what? If that was true, we wouldn't be here, and we're the ones right now to get into the future together and build the thing that we need, which is to bridge all cultures and end culture wars, so that we work together and we get our harmonious human being organism. Remember what it takes to be a human being, right? There's certain things that crawl all over you and eat stuff off of you, and then there's things that crawl on the ground that you need to eat, and they wouldn't be here if they didn't eat other things that crawled on the ground. Like the actual day-to-day thing that we don't think about, it's very complicated to be this symbiotic Earth. To be Earth, flying through space and keeping you alive, there is a lot of ins and outs to that game. You know what I mean? Like, you might be thirsty, but you can't drink water full of bacteria. It won't work for you. So the
True, true.
complexities of life are amazing. And then they will say, well, in my opinion, your water's poison. It's got, all this pharmaceuticals and the, bleach and everything. Okay, okay, okay. But I'm alive. And if I didn't have that water, I might not think it's the best, but I'm not gonna discount, look sideways at something that's keeping me alive, man. I will appreciate it. I will appreciate it. This is a big, big organism that we live on. Many moving parts. It's an entire factory. And now AI is going to get involved. And, the brain's not the most important part here, but, maybe they can surpass the brain. Gotta feed the brain, man. If most of us were wind up toys, we would still be a silent minority, even though we were the majority. Because the few of us that were not wind up toys, we would have to convince to come back behind us and wind us up. Good luck, everybody. Good luck in this surfing through the universe thing that we're doing in this ice ball. That's one thing I'll never hate, Frankie. Hamburger.
Bro, you making me hungry.
Oh yeah, man. Keys, we would give you a hamburger, curly fries, and then some ice cream, my bro. Some ice cream with nuts and hot fudge on top, right there, right there, soft serve, bro. We got you.
Bro, you making me hungry. Mm, mm.
I like to do that when people are already like it's already too late because you're gonna get tired anyway. So now you get to dream about that food, but you're not gonna gain any weight, okay? There's no calories in dreaming, okay? I wait till you're real sleepy and then I talk about a Sunday I would like to give you. And you're like, man, that sounds so great. And then you fall asleep and you don't gain any of the calories, okay? You're healthy, man. You're healthy. You're going to just have just a little bit of water. Good night.
I know that's right. Well, anyway, bro, I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for coming up, brother.
You're
Frankie
welcome.
O'Banion says get on the hamburger train, but I think the most important thing is the dessert. Just dream of the dessert, pretend like you ate it, and you're not going to gain any weight. Yeah, that's right. Peace out and rest in peace to Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman. Lovely entertainer, really strong dude. I'm sorry that the law gave him his trouble, but he made it. Peace, brother Keys. Thanks
All
for the
right.
music.
See you soon.
Keep that piano as long as you can. We'll see you later.
All right.
All right, brother. Cheers. Brother Keys is not sighted, and I can't see at night, so we know we know we're using that term loosely, right? But it's all love, brother. Paul Rubens, yes, he is the goat. Also, you, Frankie, also the Fifis, everything that was in Cheech and Chong, yeah, they're all the goat. Okay, Frankie, we had basically we had a visual online poll, and I think the results, I think they bear out, right? I'm a little bit disappointed, but you got to accept your lot in life, right? So it was now I can't even find the shit. So, okay. Nope, I can't find it. You gotta rewind or something. No, I can find it now. Okay. All right. It was between Nina Hagen, Nina Hagen, and then it was between Nina Hagen, then Samantha Fox. It's fucking Samantha Fox. That's what I was hoping for. And then Jenica, the third one was Lady Kiev. Or what's her name? Lady Kier. Lady Kier. Remember Lady Kier? D Light. She's still around. They're still doing this.
Oh.
Lady Kiera. But she won. I did like a poll, and you know why I'm mad, Jennifer? Because this is where I lost.
Oh.
Samantha Fox, Jenica. You understand what's wrong with me now?
Hmm.
You understand why I don't want Lady Kiera when there's Samantha Fox? You get what's happening here? But I believe that was true. I believe I deserve what I got. Yeah, he's the GOAT, man. He's the best. He's talking about Hamburger Man, Jenica. He was the GOAT, bro. Mrs. JoE. Yeah, Mrs. JoE's going. She's leaving, bro. She's not getting on the hamburger train. She getting on a grilled cheese train, you know what I'm saying? I don't do drugs. I just like the way they smell. I don't do drugs. Just like the way they smell. Hamburger. Her favorite part is when he's in the straight jacket. Somebody scratch my balls! Somebody scratch my balls! That's her favorite part of that fucking, next or which movie is that? Yeah, next movie. Yeah. They're locked up in the asylum. That's her favorite part. She already left, brah. She already left. She already left, man. She's tired. She worked a lot. She got a gang of kids, nappy heads and all dirty, and she's being pimped by that's 40. No, she's tired, man. She's just tired. She heard you anyway, Frankie. I'll just tell her. I'll just have to tell her who it was. She doesn't have that context. I'll tell her tomorrow. I've mentioned you before, obviously. We've talked about Frankie, our man. Popeye Doyle. Popeye Doyle. Sheesh. Yeah, man. Good luck, good loss. I'm sorry, everybody. Rest in power, all the fallen soldiers. Everybody has a problem. Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, in my life, brother, obviously, Gene Hackman, he's never even been young. You know, I've been used to him. What was the first thing? The first thing was like kind of that cop show, I think, that I saw with Gene Hackman. I think. I don't know. But I never saw him as a young man. I was floored, to get taken to the movie theater with Royal Tenenbaums, and then to hear that I don't know, he was like 74 years old right then. Royal Tenenbaum was like 74 years old. Gene Hackman at that point. Yeah, Popeye Doyle. Yeah, that was a big one. But yeah, he was never a young man, from what I could tell in movies and whatever. But movies are a distortion of reality, so I don't really know, but I was very sort of impressed that maybe he was in his 70s when he was Royal Tenenbaum. And I got taken to that movie by my girlfriend because she knew how much I was into like video cine, like cine at home, like telecine. And how's my father? He's great, man. We're gonna see him again on Tuesday, bro. He was trying to rush me, man. I said, we'll do this every other week, yo." And he called me up, and I said, "Nah, I'll see you on Tuesday, like everybody else. See you next Tuesday, my man." So yeah, he's gonna pick me up on Tuesday morning. He calls it morning, excuse me. when he says, "Is it okay to come in the morning?" I said, "You mean 11:30?" He's gonna be here at like 11:45. He calls that the morning. I call that, pretty close to afternoon, bro. But he'll pick me up. Yeah, my dad's doing great, bro. The thing about my dad is he has neuropathy that's so bad. He has macular degeneration and all, muscular degeneration, all that. He has pieces of his body that have been grafted around so they don't have the specialized cells where they're supposed to be, you know. So he's covered, but not all of it is functional, if you get what I mean. My sister was showing me a picture where he looked like a fucking gutted dolphin. I was like, don't show me those pictures, yo. Don't show. I don't need to see that. But yeah, he's here, man. He's a fucking soldier, bro. It's true to his name. He's a soldier. He's a Taurus. He's a Taurus gorilla, man. He's a fucking bull and a soldier. He's an intellect. He's an intelligence person. He's a mathematician, and he knows the literature. So Poppy Carl and I were talking about that. So and another. So every time something would come up in the literature, a new joke or a new spin on, and then they're like, "No, I thought that was totally written by." Yeah, but he looked at comic books and prints and the last 200 years of fucking literature. The Bicentennial Man is what Gut Rot believes is the mission here for me to build it. Maybe I have to use my firstborn because I think I'm working on 100 years worth of knowledge. I have to get that other 100, guys. I have got to get that other 100. Please tell Father what? What do you want me to tell Father, Frankie? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. May the wind always be at the back. May the road rise with you, the wind behind you. May the devil find out of your death, 3 days after it happened or whatever. May the road rise with you. I love Public Image Limited. And that's all he did. That's how John Lydon, as a good, child of your culture, that's how he gave it back to this world, guys. That's how he gave it back to this world, your culture. He made that song rise. May the road rise with you. May the wind always be at your back. The Native American. Beauty before me, beauty behind me, beauty to all sides. You know, Mother Earth, the earth is my mother, and the Great Spirit guides my path. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I only get one father, and I love my father, man. I love him. He's really cool. You know what I mean? So, and he's also like, you know, he's a killer, man. Everybody loves him now. He's always been intelligent and smart, and in the know, intelligence. And before that, he was broad chested, walking around like Stacy Keach, looking all buff, looking all good. All the fucking marms and moms, dude, in my neighborhood were like, "I like your dad." I was like, "Yeah, I bet you like my dad. You like my dad. He was a hunk, brah. He was a pimp. Untouchable, though. And that's the best way, man. Be a legend. They couldn't get you if they wanted to. Psh, too dope for that. Cheers, everybody. See you later. I wish I could play music over here, but it's not StreamYard. Is it late? Nah, a little bit. Do I have enough likes? No, I don't fucking have enough likes. Share it to your socials. It's for adults. Be cool, be old. Bye.